Early as always. That is my motto, and that's the way I try to be early as always. I don't have my glasses on today. Sorry, guys, you're seeing the bags under my eyes because I didn't sleep well last night, and I have a big day planned today since it is a holiday here in Thailand. Hey, Robert, good to see you this morning, bud. Thank you for dropping by. I wanted to talk to you today about Thailand and 2021. I wanted to, it looks like tourism, according to the latest news that, what's up, Doorman? Aztec, good morning. Good to see you guys. It looks like, as of the latest reading that I have read, that Thailand is pretty much considered, Thai Guy Brian, what's up, bud? Thailand is pretty much considered 2021 the kind of the earliest you'll probably see nationwide tourism. You got a point there, Doorman. The thing about it is like we all know Thailand changes its policies a lot. Like they come out with stuff and then they change it and they adapt it, and usually it's for the better. I mean, it's Thailand does what they do, and then they usually alter it in some way, and it usually works out for the better for all of us. So I'm hoping that this 2021 will come back down to 2020. Good morning, Gordon. It's good to see you, brother. And let me tell you how we have a little bit of hope so far, right? They're talking about opening 5 islands to tourism. Um, uh, Doorman, you got 100% accurate statement there, brother. 100% accurate statement. Everything's kind of fluid when these announcements come out. What's up, Ken? Good morning. Carl says, if I identify as I can't leave that comment up on this channel, brother. Sorry, man. Okay, Robert's already got it. Sorry about that. Barefoot Jeff, hello. Haven't seen you before, but welcome. Missing Thailand. I know you are. It's without tourism, the air is extraordinarily clean, and places are cleaner than usual. It's definitely different. Yeah, no offense, Carl. Left at the end of March from Thailand. Oh man, you just barely missed it, or you would have been in amnesty. You could still be here. Anyway, I wanted to tell you guys about these 5 islands. So I believe Samui is one, PP, Phuket, and there are 2 more. One has got a Tao, Tao, in it, and there's another one. Yeah, no dirty Franks. That's right. These 5 islands, so you could theoretically, the Thai government's working on a policy where you could theoretically come to these islands in maybe a matter of months, possibly. Yeah, Koh Tao. Did I say that right? I think so, Jeff. My pronunciation of the Thai words and the Thai places has not gotten any better over the 2 and almost a half. Well, 2 years and 3 or 4 months that I've been here. I'm working on it, man. Carl says, I wonder if any nation has done studies to show whether we don't talk about that either. Sorry, bud. But we can't talk about that stuff on this channel. They'll demonetize it. And me no like demonetization. Not good for demonetization is not good for the channel's bank account. Definitely not good. Gordon says, I'm sure there's a few YouTubers that wish they were stuck here. Oh, I'm sure there are too. I agree, Gordon, 100%. Guys, if you have time, run up and hit that thumbs up button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. There's 32 people watching, and we only have 1 like. 1 like. So please press that for me. And also, there's going to be, if you want to be a tourist and you want to come to these islands, Thailand does have good reason behind this, okay? They're saying that, you know, if something were to happen and there were to be a problem, it would be very easily to contain that problem on an island, which is, I mean, I agree. There's no disputing that at all. And say what you want about the way Thailand's handled the whole thing, the whole situation, but we're still looking good. Everybody that I know is healthy. And I think that's an advantage. I don't like the fact that you know, all tourists can't come back because I'm missing some of my friends. But at the same time, you know, I love this country. I've really grown to love Thailand. I really have. Living here for a little over 2 years and working here, and I have really, really grown to love this country. And I believe that they will make, if they're not Doorman, are they letting people back in with the elite visa? I guess not. If you said if you just talk to your rep, because I would like to know that, because when they start letting elite visa holders back in, is probably around the time. Some of this is in theory, guys. So don't take everything I say to heart. Follow like uh, Integrity Legal or law firms, that kind of thing, or ThaiVisa.com. Go there and get your 100% information. Ray, what's up? I haven't seen you in a long time, bud. Good to see you, man. Okay, so not yet. So they haven't started letting elite visa holders back in yet, which means that these islands are likely not open to travel to yet, but they could possibly be. Thailand Elite Phuket is posting on Instagram. Interesting. May have to check that out. Coming to one of these islands would be cool, sort of, but they're going to be. I read through the whole plot, the whole thing. There are so many pieces of red tape that you're going to have to cut through even to get to one of these islands to come as a tourist. And you're not going to be allowed to go anywhere else in Thailand when you come to the island, according to the Tiger, which is where I pulled most of this information. And I'm paraphrasing, so I'm not quoting them. Ken says, so you're saying that there will be some restrictions as to who they let in? Yes, you have to go through a number. Yes, Ken, you have to go through a number of processes in your home country, and then you will have to go through a number of processes here. So you know, I don't know if it's going to be a good thing, a bad thing. I don't know. My job is to give you guys information, and that's what I'm trying to do. Doorman says sawing soon, but that isn't elite visas. Oh, saying soon, but that isn't the elite visa. Give me the suckers. I am ready to start cutting. Oh, scissors. I'm ready to start cutting the red tape. I hear you, man. I hear you, and there's nothing wrong with being ready to cut that red tape. The problem is it's gonna require a lot of certificates and a lot of checks, health checks, and that kind of thing. It's gonna be interesting because you know, the schools have opened up here in Thailand, and they say that all of them are officially going. The universities and everything are going to open up in less than a week. So the schools, we have seen nothing come from the schools. The schools took extreme measures to make sure that they were as protected as possible and were as safe as possible when they reopened. So we haven't seen any kind of resurgence there. Trust me, I will tell you if we have. And yeah, Mr. Doorman says, I have it already. So if you already got the elite visa, then you've cut through most of the red tape, but you still got to go you're still going to have to go through the processes to get in here, to get back to Thailand. I just know you will. I'm learning how this system of government works and um, how things operate over here. I'm learning that it's fluid, like it's all fluid. There's nothing really set 100% in stone all the time. 100% of the time. Who we got here? Rackman. Good to see you, man. At least there is some information on tourists. Other places, no word at all. You got a good point there. Very good point. Crypto says I need my Thai girlfriend fix. It's been so long time now. Hey man, if you're one of those people that come over here to enjoy the either the drinking companion experience, or you actually have a Thai girlfriend over here in Thailand and you're stuck at home and can't get to the to your girlfriend, my heart goes out to you, man, because that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Really, really, really tough. Good to see you, Rackman, for sure, and Crypto as well. I'm not sure if I've seen you in my chat before, but welcome and thank you for coming in. Gordon says Thailand got the first. And I think it's going to be bad here. Yep, I remember that. Sorry, Gordon. I'm just for safety reasons. I'm going to pull that one. But yeah, you got a good point there, bro. Doorman says no problem. I have my place to get my hotel ready for your 14 days. Okay, all right. That then you shouldn't have a problem. You should have no problem at all. I know they're putting packages together for people like yourself, sir. Albie said, "Hey, Albie, good to see you, man. Thanks for popping in the chat. Appreciate it." Aztec says, "So fingers crossed, things might be changing." Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers really crossed that things might be changing, because I'm really looking forward to getting back. Or maybe not getting back to, but I want to see what's on the horizon of 2021. I want to see what happens. I want to be a part of it. I want to say I was there when that happened. So Edison says, how do most people survive without tourists? Most of workers go back to Isan. Yes, that's true. They mostly go back to Isan or wherever they're from, different places, but mostly Isan. And I just read something about Thailand was going to borrow 30 something billion dollars from the US government. And they had that conversion in baht, but to stimulate the Thai economy. So if you stimulate the Thai economy, then maybe they're going to be introducing. It could be that when the tourist programs, when the tourist travel opens, they are going to start giving you like a package, right? Package deal, and it's probably going to be pretty sweet, to be honest with you. And if I were you, I would take advantage of that. I would. Any tourist that's not here in Thailand, I would take advantage of that. I really would. Crypto says, just curious, death not happening. I did not read your preceding message because it was hidden by Stuck. Hey, Stuck, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. But yeah, I can't answer that, Crypto. Sorry. If you could probably reword the first part of your message, I can answer it for you. We play it safe over here in terms of political correctness, not because I care what you say, but because YouTube does. It's a mess. I get away a little bit more on members videos. So maybe if you enjoy the content of the channel, you want to become a member, $2.99 a month. I'm actually getting ready to go out and record a video today that is going to be either very interesting or it's going to be a flop. Either way, it's going to be a members only video because of the subject that I'm going to cover. So, Doorman said, wait. Albie says, I regret postponing my trip to Thailand because now I can't go. Yeah, that happens, man. That happens. Um, Doorman says they wait. Hang on, I got away from the comments there. I regret that you didn't travel when you were going to, Albie. I do. I really do, because I know how bad you wanted to get over here. Doorman says the problem I see, if they open the islands, will the worker want to go back? That's a good. They bounced when it all started. Yeah. See, that's a very, very, very good question, and I don't know the answer to that question. I would imagine they would say at this point, you have to understand that I've been keeping up with the percentages and the numbers of how much money uh, these resort locations and Thailand as a whole is losing. At this point, you got a whole bunch of people that are broke. You got a whole bunch of people that are out of work. You got a whole bunch of people that are in financially bad shape. And I would imagine that they would take any chance that they could to go back to work for sure. I just think they would. So I'm not saying yes or no, but I would lean toward yes. And I think you make a fair point with that statement or question as well. Okay, so Robert answered that question. Aztec says, Stuck, I already made. Oh, we're talking to Stuck. Stuck, I know, I love to see Stuck and Robert come in here in the morning. Maybe Roger will be in here at some point. There's Michael. Michael in Oregon. Michael in the house. Good morning to you, sir. Or good, I should say, good evening to you. Albie says, totally understand, dude. Got to keep your channel safe. That's how we do it, man. That's how we do it. James, if you would like to re-ask your question in a different way, we would be more than happy to see your comment. Must have had some keywords in there that YouTube doesn't like. Robert Mack, good morning, sir. Good morning to you. Good morning, Gordon. Oh, I already said good morning, Gordon. He says flight prices are probably going to double. That's true. With social distancing, everyone pretty much buys 2 seats. Can do that, but here's some news for you. A lot of you guys watch Mike, and if you saw his Facebook, if you're friends with him on Facebook, he did a Facebook post, and you guys know that he took advantage of the travel thing the special that they had for the flights. He got on the plane that was full of people sitting next to each other. Supposed to be all domestic travel, which should be okay because there shouldn't be anything floating around here in Thailand. So, however, I don't know that will be the case. In theory, that should be the case if you're flying from any part of the world, because you should be cleared, and double cleared, triple cleared by the time you get on the airplane itself. So we'll just have to wait and see what really happens. But that's a really, really good point, Gordon. Really, really, really good point. Aztec says, Jeremy, how does it work? You're not at work, calling in sick. Oh no, it's a holiday. Today's a holiday over here. Yeah, Aztec says he's dreading the flights. What they'll be charging for them. That's one thing I'm glad I don't have to go home right now. Doorman says, I seen an article today. They may use this time to shut down Walking Street. Really? Because everything I've seen, I just saw an article this morning from the Pattaya News that said they were going to, first, Walking Street's going to stay open 24 hours a day. They're going to allow traffic through it 24 hours a day. And they're encouraging more food vendors and restaurants and stuff like that to come down on Walking Street. That's what I just read it. So I don't know anything about the shutdown, but I believe you that you've seen an article about it. I would certainly like to read that article myself for my own education. Let's see. There's Jayhawks number one. It's looking more like my late October Thailand trip is about to turn into a Mexico trip. It very well may, guys. And I hate it so much for the people that really want to come over here, like that really, really want to come over here, and just can't. Whether you have a Thai spouse or a Thai girlfriend, or whether you want to come looking for a Thai girlfriend. The travel is not likely to be open to general tourism until 2021, and I don't know what part of 2021 they were referring to in that article. They were not specific. Thumbs up, guys, if you hadn't. I greatly appreciate it. I love to see the thumbs up. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. But I will tell you that even though that tourism will open up in 2021, attached to that article was some more red tape stuff that you will have to go through during that time. So, it is what it is. Doorman says, I'm seeing a flight to Cambodia for around $600 from the U.S. That's pretty good. That's a really good price. PBJ Time says they allowed vehicle traffic on Walking Street as a test. Well, the article I read said it's going to be open 24 hours. Maybe there was, again, this is Thailand. There could be a discrepancy in one article from another. So you may be 100%. I remember the test that they ran, but this was like yesterday or the day before that I read that they were going to keep it open. However, I could be wrong. I'm not saying I'm the man. That's for sure. Yeah, that's not bad from the U.S. $600 flight is not bad. Aztec has a good point. And Doorman says, I heard they won't jack price for a couple of years to travel starts getting back normal. I hope that's correct. And I was really thinking about that the other day, and I hope and like genuinely hope that is not the case. That is the case, that they will wait before they start jacking prices back up again. Because if they just jack up prices straight out of the gate, nobody's going to travel. I mean, think about it logically. Everybody from different parts of the world, virtually everybody, okay, I'm mostly talking about the Western world, who wants to come over to Thailand, has either been out of a job, been furloughed, been drawing unemployment, or hasn't really had a chance to make any kind of money. So they're going to need time to work. Most of them, your general tourists like me, just extreme middle class person, right? That we're going to need time to generate income to come over here, is what I'm saying. So I hope that the prices will stay down for sure. Aztec says, hope Air Asia does the same from Australia. I hope they do. I hope they do as well, Aztec. I really do. I hope they do the same thing. Dion the Nomad says here in Bangkok as well. Well, hello, Dion. I think I saw you on the chat the other day. But welcome. Thank you for coming. Yes, today is Queen's birthday and Mother's Day. It's I'm not exactly sure how it works. I just don't talk about Queen, King, or anything like that. I just know they exist, and I have the utmost respect for them. Dion says, are the malls pretty busy on this holiday? I don't know. I haven't been out of the house yet, but I'm going after the live stream. I'm going out, taking a new camera, and I'm going to try to record a really cool video. The reason I say try, normally just going out and recording a video wouldn't be a problem. I'm going to try to record a taboo subject, and we'll see how it works. I've never tried to do a video like this before. So, we'll see. Albie says, oh, well, when I do finally go to Thailand, I will have a lot of money saved up and I can stay for a very long time. That's right. Or you can stay for a shorter time and live like a Get your 3-week millionaire on. That's what I would like to do. There's Ed. Hello, Ed. Ed says 2021. I cannot wait that long. I feel for you, man. I do. I would be saying the same thing. I got a friend, a good friend that's stuck in the States now, and I don't know when he'll be able to come back. So, I don't know. I feel you though. Dion said this is going to kill the tourism economy. I just moved to Bangkok from Phuket, and their economy has already been devastated. I heard it had been devastated. Many businesses won't survive if they don't get tourists until 2021. I'm inclined to agree with that statement. However, I don't know what Thailand's plan is in terms of. Earlier, I talked about. I believe the United States is either going to make an investment or Thailand is going to borrow about 30 something billion dollars, 32, 34, I can't remember, to help stimulate the economy when it's time. So right now it's all domestic travel. They're putting together these domestic travel programs, and for people like me that work all the time, I don't think it's really doing me a lot of good, but hopefully it'll do. It's not meant to do me a lot of good. It's meant to do the Thais a lot of good. Let's see. Ed says we can just buy that gold visa they have. That you might want to talk to. Well, yeah, you could. Gordon says there was traffic on Walking Street a week ago. Not sure now. That's interesting because I was. Again, going back to the 24-hour thing. If you get a chance, Gordon, head up that way sometime. Let us know, man. Dion says, I worked at a large international school there, and they lost 30% of their students due to impact on the families in Phuket. That's terrible, man. That's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. I teach here in Bangkok, so I understand the family situation and what it all means. There is Mr. Travel TV, that pretty boy Ruger, and his message got retracted. But hello to you, man. Robert Mack says Walking Street open vehicles till tourism starts again, then reevaluated. I see. Albie says travelers must pay a 4,000 deposit to visit Cambodia. Yeah, we've been talking about that before, and then Doorman's going to tell you it's 2,000 now. B-Day equals birthday. Yes, that's definitely what's happening. Somebody must have misunderstood a message. Aztec says, Ed, not yet, but a lot will do the same too. I'm not sure what he was talking about. Ed's message was captured by one of my moderators. You just have to figure out ways to use PC language on here. That's the only problem. Let's see. Doorman says from the U.S. I'm not sure. Hey, Jose, what's up, man? Good to see you. Tourists, no, they're not seeing tourists in Cambodia. That's actually good information. Doorman says can only get a business visa, but there are loopholes for retirees. Yeah, so there are loopholes for retirees to get a business visa. But there are loopholes for retirees to get a business visa. Okay, so you must be able to get into Cambodia. With the loophole for a business visa. Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about loopholes for here in Thailand? Tourists, no. Hey, Jose says, oh, they're not. Okay, so we're not seeing tourists here. Doorman says, can only get a business visa, but there are loopholes for retirees. I just read that. Never mind. Misread the embassy update. As long as you are 55, have a monthly income from a pension. I see. So you can get some kind of visa. I assume you're talking about in Cambodia, Doorman, I think. Yeah, loopholes in Cambodia. Okay, thank you. Sunny Blue is 3,100 USD, enough to live comfortably in Thailand. Cost of living is whatever you want it to be. $3,100 USD for my lifestyle would be more than enough. But that's a month. Okay. It all depends on what you want to do. I tell everybody the same thing when it comes to cost of living. Cost of living is whatever you want it to be. And Travel TV says depends. I agree. Good to see you, man. Ed says I might just have to try please don't do that, or Japan. I don't know anything about Japan. I've never been to Japan, but I've heard very good things about Japan. If you want to try the Philippines, you can, but I'm not sure that they're open to any kind of tourism either. In fact, everything I've heard, they're in worse shape than most of the Southeast Asian nations. You should have read the article that the Philippine embassy wrote to the Thai government. I read that. Read that. That's that shows how good the relationship is right now. Roman says there are only 3-month visa and renew in country. Oh, so this is for, I assume that's for Cambodia. They are type E visa, but have different type E visas. I didn't know that. Probably better luck with Korea. Yeah, I have a friend in South Korea right now. So, and she tells me that everything's pretty cool right there. Dion says Thailand is one of the safest places to be to avoid. Can't say the B word. Can't say the B word. But that's okay. You gotta learn. Learning how to comment on this channel is a little bit difficult because we don't take any chances when it comes to YouTube. We don't want them to demonetize the video. No problem, Dion. No problem. And don't ever take anything personally if your comment's deleted, ever. We're just looking out. My moderators are looking out for the channel. That's all. That's all. I personally don't. You get me in a one-on-one situation with you guys, we all sit down and hang out. I assure you, I don't care what you say. It doesn't bother me at all. This is all on YouTube's judgment and that kind of thing. So anyway, I didn't want to make this a real long, drawn-out live stream. I didn't even know if you guys were going to show up. I appreciate everybody showing up so much. I really appreciate it. Doorman says, I'm sending my app for Cambodia tomorrow as a backup. Cool, man. Keep us posted. Let us know how that goes. Ed says, call it the B word or the B. Just say B. We'll know exactly what you're talking about, and everything will be great. Ed, just say B. That'll be perfect. Scott says the way Philippine is handling Kobe Coves is nonsense. I like your code wording there. That's good, man. Love it. I don't know if it's nonsense or not. Listen, I got friends in the Philippines right now that I chat with on a fairly regular basis, and I'm inclined to agree with your comment, but I try my best not to talk bad about countries. It could use some improvement. I think so. The thing, yes, you can also call it the thing. We refer to it as the thing many times. Good call, Doorman. So it's a 3-month business visa. Aztec says, Todd, you've been to Cambodia before. That's a good question. Once as a side trip in Thailand. That happens a lot. We go over there, come back, that kind of thing. Yeah. Aztec says, good mate, Kobe Coves, LOL. Best substitute yet. Yeah, it really was. It was great. I enjoyed it. So thank you guys. But anyway, I'm going to cut this one short because I'm really looking forward to going out and trying to record this video today. I think it's going to be really cool. Today is a solid try my best to do more life day. It's definitely try my best to do more life. If I can pull this off, it's going to make a great members only video. It's going to make a great members only video. So you might upload later today. If I upload this video, it's going to be to channel members only because it's a taboo subject, and mainstream YouTube probably is not going to like it very much, Scott. But you're more than welcome to sign up for a channel membership. There's a lot of perks that come with it. You get to vote on content, and you can get your own email if you want. Your domorelife.life email. Updates, videos, live streams for members only. Some of those kind of things where we don't necessarily have to PC ourselves so much because the monetization is not on. I don't turn monetization on for members only videos. That kind of defeats the purpose of you being a member. So that's up to you, bud. All you got to do is just click the join button below and you will see the perks. I've added a lot of perks to them as well. Doorman says went to see him reap. I want to go there. I do want to go there. You forgot your glasses, Jay. I know I actually didn't forget them. They're in my bag, but I woke up so early this morning that I was like so sleepy. If I put my glasses on, I can't. It makes things blurry. It's weird. Just weird. Michael says, have a good one. You know I'm going to, and I hope you do the same, Michael. Deanna says, thanks for the chat. Hope to see you in Bangkok. Sure. Scott says, is that the join button? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Click the join button and just follow the instructions. Doorman says, everyone hang in there. We'll return to Thailand soon for sure. Oh, and remember, guys, I'll be live Saturday morning Bangkok time, 9:15 a.m. That'll be 10:15 p.m. on the East Coast of America. And then Mike and I from Live My Ass Off will be live together on Sunday around 9 a.m., sometime around that time. And I think we've got it fixed this time so that all the comments can go in one section. We're working on that. So we're definitely going to have some good conversation over the weekend, and I hope I can get some video out. I hope I can get my members only video out. I already have one members video. It says members video or members only live stream, and that was the one where I followed up. If you want to see exactly how to use Thai friendly and Tinder when you're here and in Thailand, and like understand what you're looking at when you see certain things and what those indicators are, become a member and go over check that video out. It's kind of a little bit of a deep dive into it. Everyone hang in there. We'll return to Thailand soon for sure. Robert says, Scott, yes, it is. William Poole, morning all. Oops, all's good. All's good. Good morning, William. Aztec says, nice to see all you people today. Enjoy the rest of it. Doorman says, I had to go see a doctor and found out I have a blood clot in my leg. She is like, you can't fly. And I'm like, if Thailand lets in elite visa, I'm going. Be careful, man. Your health comes first. Better get up and walk around on the plane a whole lot. That's for sure. Sorry to hear that. So I'm very, very sorry to hear that. And like Aztec said, yeah, sorry to hear that. Rather down on the beach instead of New Jersey. I understand that. But get that leg sorted out, man. Good. She hooked you up, so you get you all fixed up. But welcome all that's new to the Do More Life family, and for those of you that have been around, I love you all. My whole Do More Life family. We are a fun group of people that like to talk about some important stuff, and we also like to make sure that this channel stays dedicated to travel, fun, photography, and education, and that's what we do. William says, yeah, click the like on the like button on your way out, guys. That'd be great. William says, I can't see things getting back to normal in Thailand until 2022, Jeremy. I think travel will be expensive and restricted. We talked about that earlier, William. We think there's going to be non-expensive travel in the beginning, and then it'll pick the price back up. I think so. Doorman says probably. I got you, man. Rack man, take care, man. And it was very good to see you, bro. Travel TV says, have a good day, Jeremy. Same to you, man. And hope you are doing well, whatever it is you were up to. PBJ Time says, toss you alike, JC. Have a good day. All right, my friend. Everybody, take care. Have a wonderful, wonderful night or day wherever you are. And I will see you on Saturday. Actually, if you become a channel member, I'll maybe see you before then. All right, guys. See you later. See you later. Why did I say that? Whatever you do today, do more life. Much better. I love you guys.